Hey y'all, it's Regina. I was supposed to put this last week and I did not get to. I have been busy. But I was going to post we have a dog that came up. Don't have a clue whose it is, but he came up and he's very friendly. Very friendly. But anyway, I was supposed to do the history and a budget video, and I'm thinking I'm going to do the budget video, start a budget channel, and that will be completely separate from this. But my history, I'll give y'all a little rundown on it. You know my name, Regina Baker. Well, my maiden name is Hibley, Hibley. When I was in school, of course, everybody called us Hibley. Corrected them every time until they learned, all the teachers. Well, in doing my research, I'd always wondered where the name came from. No one seemed to know. They always said that my great-grandfather just made it up, that he was a horse thief, or he killed a man, so he changed his name, just all kinds of stuff. Well, I never knew. And so I started doing my research, and come to find out, when he was born, and he was born here in Columbia, or Marion County, when he was born, his mother actually named him John D. Hibley. Well, in the courthouse, there's a record, and he was born 1865, and it says that his mother was giving him to her father to her father and mother to raise as their own, her infant son, and his name John D. Hibley. But in the courthouse, it is not spelled H-I-B as in boy, it is spelled H-I-V. And so I don't know if we are actually supposed to be H-I-V-L-E-Y or H-I-B-L-E-Y. Because when you go to look on the census, it's spelled with a B. And marriage records, it's spelled with a B. So I don't know if maybe they made a mistake when they were typing it up, because on the typewriter, the B and the V are right next to one another. So I don't know if they made a mistake or if they misheard or what. But anyway, as we were looking through, going back, the man she married, and I've got to do a little bit more research on him. I'm not real sure, and I can't remember his name right off. But the man she married went to war, the war between the states. And in 1865, when John D. was born, the husband had been gone for 2 years. So we don't know exactly what happened. We do know that Union soldiers came through Marion County, the southern part, in what is called Sandy Hook, Mississippi. And they were on the John Ford plantation, which at that time the Rankin family owned. Well, we know they were there. Now, where they were, if you go right across the river, you're just a mile and a half from the community that I grew up in and where John D. was born. So we don't know if maybe, an assault took place or what. I have done the DNA, and I've uploaded it to the GED match, GED match. I don't know, I have a lot of matches, but I'm not sure if they are on my mother's side or my father's side. I'm not sure how to go about finding that all out. But anyway, we're not real sure. And when she gave her son up, her name, John D.'s mother's name was Clarissa, and when she gave him up, her husband was coming back from the war. So she knew, that was not his son. I'm sure she didn't know how he would react or anything else. And on the census, the 1870 census, he is listed as an orphan. Clarissa did not die. She lived until the 1900s. I think they just did that so that the mother or the husband wouldn't know. And I don't know, maybe they were just trying to keep everything a secret. Back then, it was all very hush-hush, very secretive. As a matter of fact, I have a cousin who has told her daughter, you do not need to be digging into that. There are some things you just don't need to uncover. And that's a whole other story. We have got some characters in our family, and I will be posting all of those. But John D., we're stuck on him as far as the Hibley goes. Now, when I was doing my research, I have stumbled across the Hibley name. Are they related? I do not know. I wish I could find out, but, you know, I don't know. And I'm not real sure because I am not a professional. I don't know, you know. But this has been very enjoyable. And I have looked for the Hibleys to see if they were maybe in the war between the states because they were from the north. But I have not found where they were enlisted. I don't know if maybe the records just haven't been uploaded or what, or if they were lost. But I do know that, you know, we're stuck. So it's me, it's my father, John Henry, it's my grandfather, Willis D., and then his father. Yes, my great-grandfather was born 1865, over 100 years ago. Most people can't say that. But anyway, that is where we stand on the Hibley side. Now, I will be doing the Johnson side. We kind of trace back to, I believe, Scotland. Yay! I love Scotland. I want to go visit. And I want to see exactly, you know, everything that I can find there. So I will be sharing what I find and what I have found so far. There's a lot there. Now, I do have a very deep history here in Columbia, in Marion County. As a matter of fact, I descend from people who founded Marion County. Columbia was not called Columbia when it was first founded. It was called Lott's Bluff. And it was founded by John D. Lott and Luke Lott and that family. And I am descended from them. As a matter of fact, John Lott donated the land for the courthouse to be built. So we have a very beautiful courthouse. I will take you around maybe one day this week. I can go and we can just look at the town. I can walk around. It'll probably be kind of late. It is so hot here. I can't do it during the day. But we'll do it, and you can see the courthouse and the land that my family donated, which I think is very, very nice, very interesting. And it's something to be proud of, that they looked ahead and knew we needed it. And so they donated it. Now, the courthouse that is standing today is not the courthouse that was originally built. The original courthouse was a wood-framed courthouse, not near as big. The Columbia Courthouse has been voted the most beautiful in Mississippi, and it is gorgeous. It is very beautiful. And I love the chimes. They chime the hour, every hour, the bells. I love those. Those are beautiful. They sound really, really nice. So maybe we can go and we can get them as they're chiming. But yeah, I have very strong, deep roots here in Marion County in Columbia. And I'll be sharing a whole lot more with you all. I have roots in Biloxi, well, on the coast of Alabama, Mississippi. We had a family member that came from Canada down, and he was one of the first ones in the southern part in Mississippi, and very deep roots there. We had what was called casket girls descend from one of those, and then there was a lady that came from France, and I cannot pronounce it, but it stands for King, Daughter of the King, which they were sponsored by the King of France, King Louis the 15th, I believe it was, sponsored a lot of young girls, young ladies to come over and settle so that they could, the men, there was not enough women. So, you know, they had to do something. So they said, sponsor these ladies, and they came over and settled, and some of them made some very good marriages. And the two ladies that I'm descended from, the casket girl and the daughter of the king, they were able to choose who they wanted to be married to. So that is something that's very interesting, and I will be talking more about that. We have a very interesting line. So I'm excited. I hope you all enjoy hearing about this. If you do, subscribe, give it a thumbs up, and I will see you on the next one. Bye-bye.